Hey there everybody, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Pooporama, and in today's video, I'll be showcasing how you can get not only about $400,000, but the Ocelot Virtue, a supercar worth over 2.4 million buckaroonies without even adding on the upgrades, for absolutely free. All you need to do is complete the first and last dose storyline for Grand Theft Auto Online. Now, completing the first dose missions, there are 6 in total, is going to give you the Acid Lab for free, and you are also going to be able to get your hands on some other pretty nice things, for example, about $450,000. After you complete the first dose missions, now you're going to have to do the last dose missions, which is what we have just started right now. So, we gotta kill a bunch of guards, which is going to be pretty easy. It's a pretty annoying mission, but all you literally need to do is kill a bunch of kidnappers, and wow, we killed that guy and we shot him in the arm. Either way, let's make our way through here and see if we can kill some kidnappers. I'm a level 17, so if I can do it as level 17, you can definitely do it at a higher level. Well, I'm not gonna lie, we have a lot of bullet holes on us. Look at our back, bro. What the heck is this? But you know what? We survived. And we just had to go through our entire stockpile of snack and armor. So, woo! But it was completed. We didn't even end up dying. So we just got to run over to Dax. Hello, Dax. How are you doing? So this is the first mission completed. Definitely takes a bit of effort, and it's not hard. All you need to do is sit in cover for the first part of it, kill a bunch of people. Especially if you have explosives, it's a lot easier. However, I don't have any explosive apart from grenades. Took me about 7 minutes to complete the mission, which is fairly fast, and we were able to make about $15,000 on this first one, so not all too bad. Plus, we leveled up, so that's just a flat dub. Now, to start the next mission is pretty dang easy. You're just going to make your way over to the Golden D once Dax messages you. This next mission is pretty easy. All we need to do is make our way to a couple different locations and kill a bunch of guys. They're really only going to have pistols as their form of weapons, which is obviously super easy to deal with. As we can see, I've already killed, like, all the guys. We just gotta get this guy. Then there's one left right here. There you go. He did have a shotgun, but that was it. So now you just gotta talk to this guy. He's gonna give us some useless information, and we're gonna leave. He says, "You got the wrong guy!" So now we just have to wait for Dax to ping us a new spot. Now we have to go to the hippie boss, and once again, kill some hippies and talk to the boss. So we're just gonna head up these stairs right here. We're gonna pull out our bullpup rifle as usual, and again, this is pretty easy. I mean, there's a lot of hippies, but all you gotta do is blast their heads. There you go. We got 1, we got 2. Let's keep on going. After making your way to the hippie boss, you're gonna have to go all the way to the next area, Elysian Island, and once again, we're gonna have to kill a bunch of people. Bro, you are not running from me, you stinker. No, you don't. Give me that 25 XP. Alright, let's go head over to the next location. After making your way to the warehouse, I would highly recommend you use an armored vehicle and park it directly inside. This is going to be because of the fact that as you're making your way through here, taking pictures of clues, there are going to be guards that spawn on you after you take a couple pictures, so just keep that in mind. After taking all the pictures, all we need to do is steal this key card. Thank you very much. And now we're going to hop in our car and leave. It's obviously very easy to do this because we have an armored vehicle, so yeah, no effort whatsoever. This is why I always recommend just use an armored car. Get out of my way! Oh, you think you can stop me? Eat! Ah, yes! This is why the Duco Death is once again just an amazing vehicle. So we're gonna leave the island. You know what? Let's leave the island in style. Ah! Come on, we can make it. We can make it. You know what we did? I'm very so. Oh! That could have been really bad, but there you have it. We completed it. And we passed, so that was a pretty quick mission. We're able to net ourselves 14,000, and that took me about 7 minutes to do. Once again, pretty fast. It does involve a bit of driving here and there, but overall, there's not actually much you have to deal with. It's a pretty easy one. Mission number 3, you're going to make your way into Freedmind's headquarters. You're going to steal a clue on top of a desk, and now we need to search for the keys to access the basement. I don't actually remember where the keys are, I'm going to be completely honest. Oh, I see the keys. They do actually have random spawn locations, it appears. Well, there you go. We've got the keys. We've got all the stuff. We're just going to shoot through this glass. If you didn't know, you can literally just shoot the glass and then make your way on through. After getting the keys, you're going to make your way into the basement with Luchador, and you're going to, once again, kill a bunch of guards. We can actually see the virtue that we are going to get when completing the missions right off to the side. So once again, we're obviously just going to have to kill a bunch of guards here. It's pretty simple stuff. That's what a lot of these missions are involved with. After killing all the enemies, we're going to go through an unfortunately long cutscene. It is actually kind of a cool cutscene, but does take a while to go through. After spending about 3 minutes in the cutscene, all you need to do is take Labrat and Luchadora to the Freak Shop, which is obviously pretty easy and self-explanatory. There is going to be some guys trying to kill you, but this vehicle has semi-bulletproof glass, which means that you shouldn't really need to worry about dying. Mission complete. We should get a decent amount of money for this one. Yes, 16,000, because it did take me a little bit longer than the others to complete, but still pretty easy overall. You only have to kill a couple guards. It's mainly just a cutscene for the most part, so I'm not going to complain at all. So now we arrive at the worst mission of the bunch, and that is following Dax to the rehab clinic. It is a 2.3 mile journey, and Dax, well, yeah, he's in a journey, which has a top speed of about 0. Because of that, we have to wait about 10 million years for Dax to drive the journey. So I would definitely recommend to use a fairly heavy vehicle, something like the Duco Death, where you can just push Dax's journey a little bit faster than what it's normally able to go. You're still not going to do, you know, anything super fast, but as we can see, at least I'm able to push him a bit faster over to the location. So let's head there. After waiting 10,000 years for Dax to arrive, all you need to do is kill all the guards. This is pretty easy because you can use any personal vehicle that you own. So you can see we're just going to keep shooting these guys. I'm just using the Navy revolver because it's a 2-shot, which is obviously pretty easy to kill all the guards. So now we just have to break into the rehab clinic main entrance. Yeet! And now we're going to get gassed. Are you ready for another cutscene? Whoa! The next part of this mission is just survive the trip. It's pretty easy. You just need to keep shooting and shooting and shooting. There's really not much else to say. You just literally gotta survive the trip. So, yeah, that's really all I gotta say. We're shooting monkeys right now. Trip survived. That was about an 8-minute mission. We got $14,000. So not too bad. We still made a decent profit. It's kind of fun. The first time you do the mission, it'll be fun. If you have to repeat it, it won't be. But you can't really fail the trip, so yeah, there's not much to really say about it. Either way, there you have it. Well, let's go make our way up to the next one. This next mission is actually a really fun one. I know there's a lot of people that are super disappointed that it's basically a ripoff of a story mode one, but what you have to do is hack the back of a cargo plane, and then the door is going to open. Then we're gonna fly full speed into the back of the cargo plane. It's actually a pretty cool scene, and it does make for a fun mission. At this point, we just need to kill a bunch of guards inside of the plane, and it's a pretty quick one to finish. Whoa, guys, you want to see something totally realistic? I'm gonna throw grenades inside of a plane. This totally would not cause any mayhem in real life. No, not at all. Either way, that was a pretty easy slaughter. Now we make our way into the cockpit for, again, another cutscene. This is the only time in Grand Theft Auto Online you are going to be able to fly a cargo plane outside of glitched missions. This is a legit Rockstar mission where you can fly a cargo plane, which is honestly pretty sick. So we are going to make our way over to Sandy Shores Airfield for the final annoying part of this mission. You know what the most disappointing part about the cargo plane added into the game is? You aren't even allowed to land it. As we can see, we can lower the landing gear, right? It says fly the cargo plane to Sandy Shores Airfield. So that's what we're gonna do. And then it's just gonna do a cutscene. Whoa, guys, look, we totally landed it. Whoa. Now, if you didn't know, it's actually, like, impossible to land the cargo plane at Sandy Shores because of the fact that you'll hit a tree or something with the wings and it'll blow up. So that's probably why Rockstar doesn't let us land it. But it's still really disappointing that we're not allowed to. So at this point, there's going to be a crap ton of cops that come after us. We need to load or let Dax and the other crew members load goods while we kill all the cops. This is a painful mission, but once you do it, it's done. After holding off the cops for about 3 minutes, you're now going to have to drive 3 miles to deliver the truck to the freak shop. Yes, it's a bit of a tedious mission. It starts off fun, and then it kind of just goes downhill in enjoyment. But it's pretty easy, and as long as you kind of chill inside of the cargo plane's hull, you should be alright. And there we go, mission 5 passed. We made 16,000, and that's because it did take us a teeny bit longer to complete. Not too bad, and we are not really leveling up that fast, honestly. It's a little disappointing how low we leveled up. Bro, why did we spawn over here? We got another $100,000 for completing the 5th mission, which is pretty dang nice. So I guess I was actually mistaken. It turns out that the 5th mission is the final one for the Last Dose storyline, which is actually pretty solid. We made a lot of money today. We were sitting at $20,000 in my bank account before we did these missions. We are now sitting at $590,000. That's pretty solid. We made about $550,000 in profit for just an hour of work when it comes to the missions. And we're not done yet, because as you can see on our map, we have a golden car that we are driving to. And this is the Ocelot Virtue that you are able to get for free. So not only do we net $500,000, but we are also going to get a $2.4 million supercar for literally free. Just alone, this is absolutely worth the value. We've a $3 million in value if you add in the money we made, plus the car, in an hour of work. That's way more than you would have had to earn. It's just incredibly good. So here we are. This is our Ocelot Virtue. It's just such a nice looking vehicle. It already comes with a livery on it, and honestly, I think that this livery is great. So we are going to send it to our agency, and that is because of the fact that the agency has the Monitech upgrade. So yeah, I'm actually really, really happy I was able to get my hands on this vehicle. Now, for any of you that are unaware, the Ocelot Virtue is one of the fastest cars in terms of acceleration in all of Grand Theft Auto Online. It's literally insane. Watch this. We're going to go from 0 to, well, we can see our speedo. So let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Look at that speed. 60, 70, 80, 90, 110. We're already up to our top speed. The vehicle is about 120 miles per hour at top, and we can see that here. And it's the fact that the car is just so stupid fast. It's all-wheel drive, and it looks amazing. That's the part I really like about the Virtue. So, it's just a great car. The fact that it has a Monitech upgrades means that later down the line, as a new player, you have the ability to upgrade this car and basically have invulnerability. So, I would highly recommend to do the Last Dose missions and First Dose missions if you haven't, to get your hands on the free Brigade 6x6 and get your Ocelot set up, and then also get your hands on the Ocelot Virtue, because again, it's free. You're getting a lot of good things for about 2 to 3 hours of missions. It's pretty solid. And the missions aren't even that bad, especially if you're just hopping right into Grand Theft Auto Online with skipping the story mode. There's really not even much you're missing out on. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video. I'll see you all in the next one, and please consider smashing that subscribe button down below. Bye-bye.